G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, as the video title suggests, today we're going to replace the antenna. As you can see, it snapped off from where it actually screws in. So today we're going to be fitting a brand new one, or brand new base that I bought off AliExpress. I'm going to put the part number on the bottom of the screen because apparently this is a pretty common issue on older Hyundai Getz's. After a while, a bit of moisture gets into the actual connector here where the antenna screws in, the original one, and over the years it will corrode, and then over time it will just snap off. So that's what's happened here. Now, as you can see, it's a roof mounted antenna, so in order to replace it with the new base here, as you can see, it screws into the roof. It's got the rubber seal on there. Just going to have to take off the headliner here. Now, in order to take off the headliner, we're going to have to take off the sun visors and possibly this little grab handle, just so I can lever that down to get to the antenna, which is located about here in the center of both the sun visors. So I'm going to grab my electric screwdriver and we'll start just removing these sun visors. Okay, so to get to the screws, just have to flip down the sun visor here. I'm on the passenger side at the moment. As you can see, there's two screws. I'm going to remove them, and check out how rusty these screws are. It's rather odd. It makes me think that these sun visors have been off before from a previous owner. And then we can just pull these clips out. So I'm going to get to it, guys. We'll take these sun visors off. There's also a grab handle here, which can be taken off with a, looks like maybe a 10mm. Got a couple of plastic tabs there. So I might take that off just to get a bit more leverage as well to pull this headliner off and down, because the antenna, like I mentioned, is just around here. These visor clips that hold the sun visor in place also have a screw on each one. Okay. And then you can just pull it out. These are 10mm bolts. Just going to take this grab handle off, just so I've got a bit more leverage to open up the front of the headlining here. Okay, so now I've got the grab handle off and the sun visors off. Got some good leverage to bring that headliner down, and let me just get into position. We should be able to see where the antenna is, which is just there, as you can see. Let me just try to focus in. So anyway, as you can see, we've got the antenna wire which goes throughout the car behind the radio, and yeah, we're just going to remove that nut in order to get the broken one off the roof, and then I'll replace it. So I'm going to do that off camera, guys. I'm going to undo this old one, and then because it's going to be too hard to film and hold a socket wrench at the same time. Okay, so I just thought I'll make a little bit of footage. You just get a little socket in there, and it's a 10mm as well, just like the grab handle. All right, and then we should be able to get that nut off. Sorry about the focus on the phone. It's not the best. And there we go. We got the nut, so we'll be able to remove that now off the roof. Okay, so as you can see, there's the original one. Snapped off right on the thread there. A little bit of rust here where moisture's gotten in. I'm going to clean that up a little bit before I put the new one on, so I'll get to doing that. It's actually started to bubble a bit of the paint. So anyway, here's a new one. I'm gonna just clean that up and then put the new one in its spot, reconnect that washer and nut for the antenna. I'll be able to fit my own little antenna on there. So anyway, I'm not going to film all that. It's just a reverse procedure of the removal. Okay, putting everything back together. Okay, so I cleaned the roof where the antenna mounts the best I can. Now I didn't have any rust converter, but I had some a little bit of touch-up paint left over, so I just used a brush and painted it in. And yeah, it's pretty bad, the bubbling there. It's sort of good that I'm actually replacing this. That the original one broke. So as you can see, there's a bit of metal stuck underneath there. Actually, it just fell down. Bit of rust there, and there's a bit here as well. So yeah, it's a good thing that this actually broke in a way, because I'm able to, yeah, just touch that up, cleaned it up, and painted it, so at least it's got a coating on there to protect it from further rusting anyway. Okay, so as you can see, I put everything back. Okay, now as far as the antenna situation, I actually bought a few antennas here from Temu. Now initially I wanted to put this one. This is supposed to be a high gain antenna, and it's pretty much the same length as the original one. It's a little bit shorter than the original one. Initially I wanted to fit this one, but the thread is just a little bit too small on this nut, so yeah, I can't use that one. All right, so that one's out of the equation. This one actually does fit, but I just tested it out. It's got the right thread. I just tested it out and it's not giving me really good reception at all. It's too small. I also got this off Temu. So my last alternative here is this one here, which is the shark fin style antenna from Temu. I've actually tested this one out just now and it's given me really clear reception. So out of all the three antennas that I've purchased off Temu, you know, this one here, I'm pretty disappointed because I really did want to use this one initially, but the thread is too small, unfortunately, so can't use that one. But yeah, out of all the three, this is working the best. I'm just going to take that bolt out and I'll just use the washer and actually fit it to here. And then I'll just put a nut on there and we're going to get some really good connection. I've just tested it out just by placing the washer part. I took that bolt out and fitted it to that, and I'm getting crystal clear reception with this shark fin antenna here. As you can see, it's a flat panel one. So yeah, you can get this in all different colors. This only costs like $5 Australian, and you can get it obviously in this red. It's pretty much matched to the color of this red of the car, of the Hyundai. And then I'm just going to place it on top of there. It's actually going to give it a double seal now, because this has got a seal on it, and this is going to double seal it with the seal on this shark fin, so it shouldn't rust any further now, especially since some of the bubbles are exposed just at the back here. This is going to protect it twice as much and give me good reception. So I'm going to fit this to the car now. I'll leave links to everything in the description, guys, to the actual original base. I bought that off AliExpress, and these I bought off Temu if you're interested, okay, in getting some antennas for your Hyundai to replace the broken one. So anyway, guys, let's fit this shark fin. I'm just going to go and get a nut that will fit that thread, and then we'll put this on. It comes with double-sided sticky tape, which is the exact shape of this antenna, so let's put it on. Okay, so that's the finish of the installation of this shark fin antenna, which I had to mount. It was the only one that worked well out of the three. Like I said, I initially wanted to use this one, but the thread was too small. But anyway, at least this one works, and it doesn't look too bad. It's actually pretty close to the color of the car, and it works well. So you have it, guys. That is the removal and installation of the new antenna base for the Hyundai Getz. And like I said, I'll put the original part number. It is a Hyundai part number. Make sure you get the right one. And yeah, I end up going a different direction and getting this shark fin. That's why I bought a couple off Temu, just in case some of them didn't fit. And unfortunately, like I said, I really wanted to use this high gain one because it looks very much similar to the original, but I wasn't able to use it due to the thread being too small. But this doesn't look too bad, the shark fin anyway. Anyway guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, post a comment down below. And if you like videos like this or budget tech gadget reviews, there'll be more coming to the channel soon. And yeah, feel free to follow the channel by liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching guys. I'll catch you on the next one.